Hello guys, welcome back. Konnichiwa. Herzlich willkommen. So my friends, we have to talk about Nikola, ticker NKLA, because we have now here the beginning of a short squeeze. At least we have already a confirmed algo squeeze from more than 100%. I talked about Nikola here in the past days and weeks because we hit here some very significant price levels, and more or less I also predicted here a squeeze to happen because I mentioned exactly the price levels where we now had our algo bounce. That's why I don't want to talk about a short squeeze yet, but at least we have the confirmation that the bullish algos or the algo demand zone is still active, and now we talk about the next price levels here for Nikola, guys. Yeah, everything what I say here is of course not financial advice. This is here my opinion based on the chart, based on the technicals. Yeah, if you don't know my channel, guys, I usually try to predict here short squeezes. This is one of my missions. We have a lot of squeezes here in February, not only Nikola. Before we dive in here into the chart techniques, I want to show you that really quick. We had now here just in February squeezes between 120 and almost 800%. I had too many squeezes, that's why I just show you here 4 screenshots between 150 and 797%. As I said, guys, this is one of my missions here to predict short squeezes, which means I post here a lot of tickers on Patreon, yeah, swing trade alerts, and of course my very popular hot stocks, which is my personal finest selection of short squeeze stocks, and I expect them to squeeze in the very few next days after I release those videos on Patreon, guys. Yeah, so if you also want to see here my other short squeeze plays, then we can, of course, you can enjoy here our or join our full package membership here on Patreon. This is the most popular membership which I have, guys. We are a very fast and strong growing community. We're getting bigger and bigger every day, and if you also want to become a part of this trading community, you can click here the info card in the corner to get access to the Patreon member link, and of course you get access to all my short squeeze stocks there. So guys, let's talk about Nikola. When we start here with the weekly chart, we have here now the situation that usually a stock has to retest here some certain price levels. One hidden hint, or let's call it a hint, just a hint, is that we have, of course, moving averages. I usually don't use them for my trading strategies, but we know that usually moving averages should get retested sooner or later. But this is not what I did to predict here the Nikola short squeeze. I used here my own chart analysis, and this is what I have, guys. So let's zoom in, and when we go now back here to the daily chart, then you can see, guys, this is exactly what I said. If you didn't see my previous videos, I give you a really quick recap here. Osarai in Japanese. This is the algo demand zone. So usually Nikola has its support between 81 cents and 96 cents. So this is usually the zone where the algos, the buying algos, the demand zone, to start to snap in and push the price, at least based on my calculations. I could be wrong. That's why this is not financial advice, guys. This is here my opinion. What the market makers do, they try to create shakeouts, they try to create a drama, and that's why I said if we don't find support here on that kind of level, we have just two make it or break it price levels. The first one is 68 cents, and the second one, and this is the main algo demand zone, is 43 cents, guys. You can see my previous videos to see why how I calculated that, guys. So, and what we can see is we had usually here our next support range at 68 cents. That was the point where I said, okay, when we reach that point, I will set my buy orders here for Nikola. But we had a gap down, guys. You can see that we have here a huge gap in the chart, and the market makers do that to, they know that the algos are waiting here. They create these kind of shakeouts here, the gap downs here, and then Nikola came back down to 43 cents, and that was a very welcome dip because that was the second algo demand zone which I calculated. And you can also see here in the chart, if we talk about this later, but if this squeeze should be over, then we can imagine that Nikola will come back to 43 or even 27 cents in an absolute worst case scenario. But now we have a bullish breakout, and we are still here in a bullish structure, and now we have to talk about what could happen next. So what usually happens here, if the market makers create these kind of shakeouts, then you have to retest the previous price levels, and that's why I say it is absolutely normal that we retest here 68 cents, or in that case here the algo demand zone until 96 cents. What the market makers don't want, so they usually start to cover here some positions. For Nikola, it's the problem that we have dilution. We can see that here in the chart. that the chart volume profile is getting bigger here. It has been increased here since November. You can see the candles here are much smaller. Of course, you have volume spikes in between, but the overall structure here of these candles is much lower. Now we have a much higher structure, which means this is usually going hand in hand with dilution, and we of course know by using Fintel that Nikola is diluting the stock. What usually should happen now, what the bullish algos want, they want to bring the price back over $1. The bearish algos of course want to try to keep the price below $1. So let's first talk about the next price levels to the upside for Nikola. Yeah, guys, $1.08. This is the make it or break it price level here, which I think, of course, it is possible that Nikola comes over this price level. We have also one open business here in the chart. There's one open gap at $1.41. But in my opinion, if we squeeze over this price level, the market makers will react really quick. The demand zone will the supply zone will step in, and then we may see a sell-off here for Nikola. So long story short, guys, the next price goals here to the upside, if we break 96 cents, is $1.08 and $1.41. When we now switch here to the 4 hours chart to check what the pre and after market is doing, we can see that we have here a very nice structure for Nikola. Yeah, boom, you start to raise up here, accumulate, raise up, accumulate. As I said, we should find now support. If we accumulate down like that, we should find support here at 68 cents and then start to go higher from there. If we get rejected here, if we just continue today go higher and get rejected here at 96 cents, guys, with a strong rejection, I talk about something like this, guys, here, a huge red candle, that would be not good, guys. This is what we don't want to see. We want to see a healthy structure going higher, and then I don't care if we then see a straight big green candle here to the upside, but keep in mind $1.08 could be here a very, very strong resistance. So even if Nikola goes over $1.08 and maybe we touch the open gap and close it here at $1.41, it is possible that we see a huge correction incoming in the aftermarket or the next trading day. This is what I see here in the chart, not financial advice. Please also make your own due diligence, guys, and if you don't or if you want to copy here, duplicate my drawings here, what you see here is called TradingView. This is the chart program what I use for all my videos and all my trades, guys. I zoom out for you here, then you can see the algo demand zone here between 81 and 96 cents. Make it or break it price level 68 cents. What does that mean, guys? Make it or break it price level means if the price is staying above that level, it acts like a bullish support. If the price is going below, it can act like a bearish resistance. This is not a support or resistance trend line. It's more or less neutral depending on the price action. So if you want to copy these price levels, guys, this is here everything based on TradingView. This is the chart program what I use here for all my videos and all my trades. And if you want to learn trading, guys, then please follow my channel here and get yourself some knowledge. Yeah, this is what I try to share here every day. And you need a good chart program. That's why I recommend here TradingView in all my videos. And I have here a $15 discount link for everybody who wants to get TradingView, guys. On the premium tier here, you can save $15. Please click the info card in the corner to get access to this discount link here, guys. So let's now go back and check the chart here for Nikola. We can see that we have now here in the pre-market a gap up of 7%. This is not a real gap up because yesterday with the price action yesterday we had here plus 41%, but when we see the overall price action here based on that candle, we had in total here a volatility of plus 51%, and that's why even the gapping up now here in the pre-market, we don't have an open gap here in the daily chart if the price starts to go higher from that. This is what I like. Yeah. Also what we can see is that we closed the open gap here already. This is done. So I will delete this in the chart. We don't have this open gap anymore. And that means, guys, the next open business for Nikola is waiting here at $1.41. Yeah, I think this is a huge resistance zone, guys. Here, everything between $1 and $1.41 is a huge resistance. Can we squeeze higher than that? Of course, guys, we can squeeze much higher. In that range here, when we zoom out one more time, we have to understand where the market makers start to react. And you can see there is just here at $7, guys, we had one technical reaction. This here, this kind of Mickey Mouse squeezes here in between, guys. What is that? 30-40% maybe here. Yeah, 46%. This is good, but this is Mickey Mouse, guys. Yeah, this is a highly manipulated stock. So if we want to see like something like this huge volume candles here to see, okay, now we are here in the area where the algos really are serious, where the algos snapping in, and this is what can bring here even a short squeeze for Nikola, guys. Yeah. I will update you, of course, here about all the price actions on my channel, so keep that stock here on your radar. But as I said, we have so many squeezes here in the market. It is not necessary to go all in here in one stock. We can just, find other opportunities. But of course, Nikola has now the chance to see a short squeeze. That's why I also post here videos about Nikola since a few weeks and months already here on my channel. Guys, if you don't want to miss any updates, please hit the like and subscribe button right now. I thank you for watching this video. Thank you for your time and see you in the next one. Arigato gozaimasu. Vielen Dank. Alles Gute. Viel Erfolg mit Nikola und bis zum nächsten Video. Take care. Bye bye, guys.